one we were expecting, Jane, to go to Joe Biden.
We did indeed. Well, let's now go to Michigan, which is another state that we are watching very, very closely. Our North America correspondent, Lebo Diseko, is in Detroit. Lebo, glad to see you are still there. What's happened? Has anything significant changed?
Yeah, as Rita mentioned, we've just been hearing from the Secretary of State for Michigan, Jocelyn Benson, and she was saying that there are just over 100,000 votes still to be counted. She says that she knows that the eyes of the whole country are upon the state. What they are concerned with is accuracy. So really repeating her plea for patience, really, and understanding that it does take time to count votes. Now, she also said that most of the votes that were still to be counted, or in the main, are those postal votes, absentee ballots. And that's, I guess, why we have seen this tightening between the two candidates over the last few hours as they have counted those absentee ballots. As you'll know, Michigan doesn't start processing, looking at those ballots till Election Day.
Lebo, do we know where those ballots are coming from? Are they coming from rural areas, urban areas? Because that makes a difference. We know that a lot of urban areas we expect to swing towards Joe Biden.
Well, a couple of the areas that I noted down was the Detroit area. They still have votes coming in, and also Flint has still votes coming in as well. But we will hopefully, according to Jocelyn Benson, have a clearer idea of that later this afternoon. Certainly for Detroit area, she was hoping that she'd be able to bring us that.
Lebo, there was a tweet from President Trump just now saying that they are working hard to make up 500,000 vote advantage in Pennsylvania disappear ASAP, as well as Michigan. Just to be clear, at this point, you can't make votes appear or disappear, can you?
Yeah, I mean, Donald Trump has been tweeting quite a lot of things this morning. Look, as the Secretary of State for this state has said, what they're concerned about is counting all of the ballots that there are still left to tally up. I think that Donald Trump was quite upset to see his lead disappear. He said he didn't understand how that could have happened. Well, as more votes are tallied, the percentage may change. We do know that Donald Trump has also said that, particularly with Pennsylvania, he is looking at legal challenges. Earlier today, he said he wants to take things to the Supreme Court. Well, we know that they have filed some legal paperwork in certain states across the country, but certainly in terms of the Supreme Court, that is a process. You can't just do that as your first sort of port of call.
Yeah, Lebo, that tweet from Donald Trump saying they're finding Biden votes all over the place in Pennsylvania, Wisconsin and Michigan. So bad for our country. And as Jane points out, these votes were legitimately cast. They are being legitimately counted right now. But give us a sense of the atmosphere where you are, whether there is a sense of anxiety. How are people feeling?
Well, again, one of the things that Jocelyn Benson was keen to underscore was that, look, we have not been finding ballots all over the place and really trying to address this issue of misinformation. If you're talking about the mood amongst Trump supporters, there is one that's been circling around this centre where the votes are being tallied and saying that, one of the things he's been shouting from the megaphone is that vote counting should stop on Election Day. If there's still votes to come in, that doesn't seem possible. You do need to count them all. I was talking to some people in the hotel. I guess there is a sense of anxiety about what might happen. Certainly the newspapers that we've seen reflect the national mood, which is that, look, the nation is on edge. We're all waiting to see how this might turn out.
Lebo Diseko, good to see you as always in Detroit.